Welcome, seekers. You have made it to the Tarot Magicians channel. If you are a returning member, welcome back. And if you're new, consider subscribing so that you can be alerted whenever I upload one of these pick a card tarot readings. Now, in today's pick a card, we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic. This is all about your next relationship. Also, if you are in a current relationship, I am going to provide some details on that as well. So this could be all about your next relationship. And if you are in a relationship currently, then you can essentially get the meaning from this reading and apply it to your current situation. Now, we're going to talk about personality. We're going to talk about looks, when you're going to meet, and how you will meet. And I will also provide you with their zodiac signs. Okay, so a lot of detail, a lot of information. This is an in-depth reading. Before we get started, I do want to remind you, seekers, that I am offering private readings at this time. The link is going to be in the description below. You do have to go through my Etsy store to be able to access those private readings. So looking forward to working with you. Now, let's go ahead and pick our groups. We have 3 groups here. This is group number 1, and it's essentially a door. So you must select a door to walk through. This is door number 1 right here. This is door number 2. And this is door number 3. So go ahead and select one of these 3 doors, the door that you feel most compelled to walk through. And I am going to include the timestamps in the description below so that you can fast forward to your group. Welcome, group number 1, to today's pick a card tarot reading, where we're going to talk about your next relationship, all about your next relationship or your current relationship, whatever your situation is. We're going to talk about personality, looks, when and how you'll meet, and I'll give you their zodiac signs as well. So before we get started, just a quick reminder, I am offering private readings. The link is going to be in the description below if you seekers are interested in that. Now, in front of you, you have 2 oracle cards. The first one is the door that you picked. This is from the Divine Doors Oracle. Let's see what lies behind this door. A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. Okay, I like that one. All right, so this card is from the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. Let's go ahead and see which card you got here. You've got the self-care card. Interesting. And the self-care reads, if not me, then who? To tend to a wholeness, the part in which surrender thy pulse for a heart that's nearer than any other. Interesting. All right, so this is a very interesting combination of oracle cards. And the reason why is because it seems like Spirit is wanting to remind you, before we really get into this reading, before we really talk about your next relationship, Spirit just wants to remind you that it's important for you to check in with yourself, right? Self-care, it's not just about, going for a walk or, drinking some tea, or it's not just that. It's cleaning your space. It's spending more time with your community, your friends, your loved ones. It's about potentially going back and doing some kind of creative project, allowing yourself the time to draw, to paint something. It's almost like this is a process, right? This is a part of that self-care. And so it's interesting that the Spirit would open up the reading this way, right? And so it feels like the fact that we've got here a cure for longing, right? It almost tells me that a lot of you have this desire and this real want to find this person, to be in this relationship. And Spirit is kind of telling you that, hey, it is going to happen, right? Love is happiness, and it will be a part of your life. It will be a part of your existence. But you in this moment must essentially take care of yourself as well. And as you are taking care of yourself, as you are exploring your creative side, things around you will start shifting and changing, and you will be able to manifest what you desire. So a very interesting opening to this reading. Let's go ahead and throw some tarot and get a deeper understanding. So we're going to start with the personality of this person, all right? Their personality. And we're going to use the Star Tarot to provide that information. So I'm shuffling now. Spirit, give us information about this person, okay? Give us information, their personality. Who is this person? Who is this person? All right. Well, this person that you are going to be in a relationship with, I can tell you that they are very hard on themselves. This person is very hard on themselves. And the reason why is because, I feel that they want to, in many ways, be number one. They want to have, there's a sense of dynamism with this person. There's a sense of wanting more. There's a sense of wanting true greatness. And so, this person is very much looking forward to essentially being number one. Right? And so we see that reflected here with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is the card of standing above, rising up to challenges, meeting those challenges. And I feel like, there's a lot of reversals here. So I almost get the feeling that this person has just been, pulled down so heavily in the past. Worries, anxieties, depression have overtaken this person to the point where, in many ways, they're just trying to get over this, right? They're trying to heal from this. And now I kind of understand why this self-care love is even more profound than we thought, and why this is in some ways the theme of the reading. And that's because the person that you are going to be in a relationship with, they're going through that self-care. They're going through that process. I feel like they've been hurt before. We do have a representation here of a bleeding heart. This is the mind reaching its breaking point. That bleeding heart just tells me that this person has been somehow, betrayed, treated badly or incorrectly. That led to that kind of breakdown, right? And at some point, I think that this person, lacked some resources as well, which is why I think that they've had to restart again in their lives, and they've had to really move forward in a very dynamic kind of way. This is the only way that they're able to overcome the difficulties that they've kind of been through. But I think that, in their striving, in their moving forward, in their desire to be truly number one, they're going to find themselves. They're going to find their power. So very interesting. It feels like this person is just very career focused at the moment. The Magician, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. It just kind of talks about someone finding themselves and trying to be victorious, right? So they're really focused on their career. This is someone who wants to have a firm foundation to build on. So at this moment, and I think that, it is a part of their personality, the fact that they're always striving and moving forward and trying to be successful on a physical level. That's why we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, talking about someone trying to essentially manifest this abundance, this financial success, yielding fruit, whatever projects they have going on. They're expecting for that to give them something, right? For that to be successful. And so, I feel that this person has really been through the ups and downs. It's very difficult to look at these cards and see, the calamity that they've been faced with, because it has been grueling for them. It's been mentally just challenging. I think that this person is someone who emotionally they keep it together very well. It's just, I think, their thoughts. It's what they're thinking. It's what they believe to be true, but on a more logical, in a more logical sense. And it's one of those things that they have to in essence overcome, and they're working on it so that they can be successful. But I feel like this person has leadership qualities for sure. The Seven of Wands kind of talks to that. We have here a lion roaring in the background, and we have them standing in that circle and essentially saying, I'm up for the challenge. I can take on whatever problems come my way. I can be victorious, right? And so this is that warrior spirit that doesn't give up, that wants to move forward, that is attentive, right, to themselves, to their lives. So this is very interesting. And the fact that we've got a cure for longing, that's also very interesting, because both these cards really speak to this person, right? So the fact that, and it's funny because Spirit, I felt initially that Spirit wanted to give you some insight into your self-care, and yes, Spirit definitely does want you to worry about that. But now it's like Spirit is now that we've got some tarot, we're seeing that this person is also going through the exact same thing. It's almost like if they're going through this rebuilding process, which is very interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and keep the cards coming. We're going to go ahead and talk about their looks. All right, now I am going to have to close my eyes for this. I'm going to try and visualize what this person looks like, and whatever comes through, I will share with you. So just allow me a moment. Okay, so this person has long hair. It is dark hair. They have an oval face, puckered lips. They're about average height. And a broad chest. And that is what I see here. Okay. Now, let's talk about when you will meet. When and how you will meet. And as a matter of fact, I want to go ahead and just clear the board for this. I want to just reshuffle, and I want to see exactly what the tarot provides us with. So let's go ahead and clear the board, shuffle. And I'm going to throw two Lovers Oracles as well to see if we can gain a little understanding. So Spirit, we're asking when and how will they meet? When and how? Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw some tarot. The messages here are, I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Ooh, your love fills me with light. I love you. Oh my goodness. So this is very interesting. For some of you, this person is already around. Okay, this is for some of you. They know who you are, and the fact that they're telling you that they love you is very interesting. So it looks like they've been kind of doing a little stalking, going into your profile for those of you that have social media, and that message is for you. This person is definitely already somehow involved. They see you. Maybe this is a co-worker, maybe this is someone that a neighbor. They're definitely around for some of you, right? I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. A message for you. So obviously, for some of you, this person is definitely around. And then the second message is look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So we're going to need some tarot to really understand what that message is trying to tell us. But let's go ahead and take a look. So when and how will you meet? Let me see if I can get a timeline for you. Okay. Interesting. So we've got the Ten of Swords again, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Six of Cups reversed. So this is definitely somewhat interesting here, because what we have with this is you trying to reach a place of balance in your life. I feel like you're going to meet this person when you are in some ways emotionally distraught or maybe upset. You've got the Six of Cups reversed, which is talking about someone who unfortunately they're going through some emotional distress, and it does have to do with potentially a friend or relationships, right? You're feeling a bit down. Maybe potentially you share something with someone, that someone brings that person to you in some capacity. Maybe you go out somewhere and you meet that person. Obviously, this reading is for a lot of people, so I am going to throw as much information as I can out in what I'm seeing. But for some of you, it does have to do with a friend introducing you to them. Someone that you know maybe taking you somewhere, inviting you somewhere, that person being there. We already talked about the fact that, you know, some of you, this person is already around, they know you, they've seen you, and so there's a crush, there's, you know, definitely you have a secret admirer, group number one, I feel. And potentially, you know, this person might actually reach out to you through that social media outlet. So the Ten of Swords is talking about reaching the very end, reaching the end of a tough cycle, reaching the end mentally, to the point where it's like a complete breakdown. And so the fact that there hasn't been communication leading up to this encounter, I feel that the Ten of Swords is telling me that for those of you that have this person looking at you, this person is going to reach out to you. It could be through social media, could be in person. If it's a co-worker, this person is going to talk to you. For some of you, it does seem like this is a co-worker because of the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is balance, and it's balance in the financial sense. So, you know, the only places that we can go to gain that kind of footing, to gain that kind of foundation financially, is a job, it's employment, right? So for some of you, they are your co-workers, okay? For others, I feel that you are, with the Six of Cups and this Queen of Cups reversed, I feel that this is an aspect of you. You're going to be emotionally a bit disconnected, or you're going to be in some capacity out of it, you know, emotionally distressed. And it feels like this person is going to come in at this time. They're not going to be able to stand seeing you going through this pain and just leaving you alone. They're going to want to be with you. They're going to want to just kind of console you. You know, they're going to want to tell you that everything's going to be okay. You can count on me. And so they're going to want to be around you as much as possible as you kind of go through this emotional problem here. And, you know, I think that this emotional problem is going to come from some kind of friend, maybe. Maybe you're going to be upset with them for something that they did. I don't see that it's anything serious, so it's nothing to worry too much about, you know. But I do see that in your moment of potential sorrow, this person is going to come in and reveal who they are and let you know that they want essentially to be there for you, right? We do have the self-care card, so obviously it's not... It's definitely not out of the realm of possibility that some of you are going through that problem right now. You probably are the Queen of Cups reversed at this very moment. You're feeling a bit down. You're feeling maybe out of it. You're feeling emotionally, you know, just spent for some reason, you know. And I feel like one of the reasons why Spirit wanted you to really focus in on this card, number 31, self-care, is because of that emotional disturbance or this problem. So the next thing that I'm noticing then is that this person might actually show up really quickly, very soon, okay? The fact that we already kind of know that they're around, that they at this point are like a secret admirer, reveals to me and tells me that this person might very well be noticing what you're going through right now, and they might reach out very quickly for you. Now let me see if I can get a timeline for you. Let me see if I can get a timeline for you guys. All right, so my, we've got here 15 months with these three cards. You know, what I do with the timelines is I add up the numbers that come out, and we've got 15 months. That is not a long time, okay? So that is within 15 months. Within 15 months. And the other two cards are also very interesting. All right, so we've got here a representation of a king and a queen coming together. So it's almost like if the cards are telling you under 15 months, the king and queen will come together, right? These two energies will meet. And it's almost going to be this this very dynamic kind of energy, you know, where the Queen of Wands might be a representation of the leadership and the beauty and the dynamism in you, and with the King of Cups, we might just be seeing that healing quality in this person. And I do feel that this person wants to be this for you. They want to heal you. They want to be there for you emotionally. They want you to drink from their cup of life. That's what the King of Cups promises, right? So this is a person that excels in healing, enjoys the arts. So very interesting, right? They're going to want to come in and spark your creativity, spark you as the as the Queen of Wands usually is that spark, right, of passion and drive and ambition and moving forward. So it's like they're gonna want to spark that in you. Interesting. All right, so under 15 months. That's not that long. Okay, that is not a long time, and it can be sooner than that. It's under that time frame. So interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. The last thing to talk about is their zodiac sign. Oh, let's go ahead and talk about their zodiac. So we're gonna do their sun, moon, and rising. Okay, and it can be any combination, right? It's not gonna be very specific. We're just gonna throw 3 signs, and we're gonna see exactly what we get. All right, so we have our 3 signs. Let's reveal them one by one. The first one is Cancer. Okay, so we've got a Cancer here. The second one is a Pisces. So we've got a Pisces here. And then the third and final one, we've got a Gemini. Interesting. So we have got a Pisces, Cancer, Gemini. That is very interesting. All right. All right, all right. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can reveal a little more information about this person. Let's throw an Anna Stark Sacred Light Oracle card. And let's see if we can gain a little more insight about this person. Spirit guides. Okay. Spirit guides. So we've got here spirit guides looking for signs, philosophical discussion, and supervision. And you've got this yin-yang symbolism. For a very small minority of you, I think that you might be in a twin flame journey. This person might be your twin flame. Twin flames aren't always romantic connections, you know, but it might very well be that, since this is a relationship. And what's next, you might actually be dating your twin flame very soon for some of you. But what this is telling us is that this person is someone who has this connection with spirit, right? They have this true desire to connect with something greater than themselves, and that is truly beautiful, right? Not a lot of people are like that, and so I feel that this person is someone who's spiritual. I feel that they are going through a process. We did see that they were definitely, you know, trying to change their situation, trying to grow on a financial level, trying to manifest this energy of success in every way. And so I feel like, you know, there's definitely this desire on their part to be successful. And they are communicating with their spirit guides to obtain that. Philosophical discussions is the second keyword there. So, you know, I feel very strongly that this person is being represented by the King of Cups. That's why we've got the King of Cups in that time frame or timeline reading that we did. And it feels like that's the energy that resonates most with this person, the King of Cups. And now that we have this philosophical discussion, it makes perfect sense, right? This person is a lover of the arts. This person is a lover of poetry. This person is a lover of music. You know, this person definitely enjoys the finer things in life, the beauty in life. You know, the third word there, supervision, can really be talking about their career. That's really what I got. You know, it's what I'm feeling in my gut. That this is a word that's talking about their career. You know, for some reason I think that they might be people that are involved in management. They are managers. They have definitely a team, a group that they supervise. On a more spiritual level, it can mean that their spirit guide is really they're really close, right? They're looking and supervising everything that they're doing. And in some capacity, it's almost like you're being told that this person is going to be led to you. They're going to be shown the way to you. All right, so we're going to throw a Whispers of Love Oracle, and we're going to just see what else shows up here. Let's take a look. Whispers of Love. Oh, here we go. Honesty is essential. Alright, so we've got honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Okay, so this person that you're going to be in a relationship with is someone who values honesty, and that is a beautiful thing, right? In the age of lies, in the age of untruthfulness, in the age of fakeness, finding someone that values honesty, truth, and to the point where they want that to be the foundation almost of this relationship is very rare, and it is very beautiful, and it is so King of Cups energy, right? So yeah, this person, it speaks with love. They are truthful. They will tell you exactly what they're thinking, what their desires are. This person is not the type that will keep you in this loop going round and round without offering you what you want. This person knows that in order for them to be happy, in order for you to be happy, in order for this relationship to truly flourish, there has to be honesty. And I feel like this person is not going to waste your time at all. They're going to be direct. They're going to tell you exactly what they feel. And you're always going to be able to know where this person stands, right? And where the relationship is at. And so that is something truly beautiful to have by your side. And this person will provide it to you. All right, so that is what I see here, group number 1. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed your in-depth reading. Just a quick reminder, I am offering private readings at this time. You will have to go through my Etsy store. The link is going to be in the description below. Thank you, seekers, for supporting me, for your love. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave a comment down below. I've been responding to every comment that you have been leaving. It's truly fun for me, so I want to know what you thought about this reading. And also give the video a like as much as you can so you can help the algorithm. Thank you so much once again, and bye-bye. Welcome, group number 2, to your pick a card tarot reading. In this pick a card, we're gonna pretty much get information and about your next relationship, right? We're gonna talk all about your next relationship or your current relationship. We're gonna talk about their personality, looks, when and how you will meet, and I will provide you with their zodiac sign. All right, so let's go ahead and reveal what's behind this door that you picked. Very beautiful door, by the way. Let's see. So we've got here intuition, simple, complex, words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. Okay, interesting card. And this card is actually from the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. All right, just released. Let's go ahead and see what's behind this. Turning inward. Interesting. The message here: inside this veil of bone and flesh, I lay my soul to sleep. All the truths within thy breath have come to greet me. Interesting. All right, so group number 2. It looks like your next relationship is going to be with someone who is going through this process of enlightenment. This is going through this growing pain and aligning with their goals. This is the kind of person that has walked a very arduous and difficult path. They've learned a lot of lessons along the way, and now they've come to understand that they must depend on themselves. They must, in many ways, turn inwards to find the answers to life, right? This is the person that sacrifices much because they understand that in that sacrifice, there is success in all areas of life. So this person is working on being as simple as they possibly can be at the moment. I want to use these 2 oracle cards as maybe their current energies, and then we're going to throw some tarot to talk a little bit more about their personality. But just kind of current energies, I feel that this person is definitely going through this process of trusting in themselves, right? They've come to know that that's the only way that you can be, in a world that's constantly shifting and changing, and that most everything is just opinion. There's this need to trust in yourself. There's this need to turn inward. There's a maturity there that comes with doing this. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some tarot. We're going to use the Star Tarot to do your reading. All right, so let's go ahead and shuffle and talk a little bit about this person's personality. Let's see what the cards show us. What will the cards show us? Okay. Alright, Six of Cups upright. You've got the Five of Swords reversed. You've got the Six of Swords upright. And then you've got the Nine of Wands reversed. Interesting. Okay. Alright. So we start with the Six of Cups. Alright, and that is a very beautiful, beautiful card. You know, I feel that with the Six of Cups, what we're seeing is someone who's very, very, very amicable, very friendly, very loving, right? So you have here an energy of two people working together to obtain something, to reach a goal. The fact that they are riding a unicorn is a symbolism of reaching a place where spirit is present, right? Spirit is there with them. So it's almost like they're reaching their goals and they're doing it from a place of pure bliss, beauty, from a place of goodness. So this person is very respectful. Okay, that's the one thing that we see here with the Six of Cups. This person is respectful. This person knows how to have friends. You know, they understand what a relationship entails. And so I feel that one of the things that that's really kind of showing here is that they've been hurt in the past. And that hurt and that pain has molded them into the person that they are today. And I feel that that's why they're going through this kind of, going inwards and finding the answers and trusting more in themselves, right? Because they've been hurt and they've had to really move forward and take care of business, right? They've had to really get things going. And so what we have also with this person is they are, I think, guarding something. Nine of Wands energy. So you might find this person to be someone who is somewhat, guarding. Right? This person definitely wants to make sure that they are not taken down or that they aren't in any ways, knocked down from where they are. I feel like this person is someone who, they like to keep things to themselves, but not in a malicious kind of way. They're just reserved with their goals and their ambitions and their travel plans. So even though this person is a very good friend, right, and they can be a very good friend to many people, they're great with relationships, one thing that they've been able to learn to do and master is to keep big things to themselves. And I think that one of the reasons is because they have been hurt in the past, I think that potentially they were involved in some kind of toxic relationship, could be a toxic parent, toxic environment that was not supportive in any way. The type where you tell them something and they immediately find for a problem, right? They have a problem for every solution, and essentially what they're trying to do is just kind of like keep you down in some ways. So I get the feeling that this person knows that there is this transference of energy anytime you reveal something to someone, and they've been stabbed way too many times in their heart. They haven't received the reaction that they were expecting from people, and I think that it comes from their childhood, family members, friends that showed to not be friends but just haters. So Five of Swords reversed, they're very, very fearful and they're very observative of people, and they're not afraid to move on either. This is the kind of person that if it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out. I think that they are honest enough to say this. This isn't just in a romantic setting, right? This is also in their career. If they're not happy with their career, if they're not happy with their job, if they're not happy with something, they will communicate it. They will be very direct and they will tell you, I don't like this, I don't appreciate that, I'm going to go ahead and take this route. Peace. So they'll walk out. And that's evident by the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is the card of travel, it's the card of moving, it's the card of going away from what was to what could be, right? So this is also the card of actual travel. So this person might very well like to go places, might like to, visit far off lands and just, stay there for some time, maybe a week or two. I think that this person definitely enjoys travel. I think that they also enjoy road tripping. This is the kind of person that likes to go on road trips, maybe rent a car, takes their own car, whatever, and then they go somewhere, right, for the weekend, potentially, I want to say outdoors, but there really is no indication here of any outdoors. I think that most of you are going to be in a relationship with someone that likes to be comfortable, right? Because in the Six of Swords, what we see is someone who, even though they're traveling, they are very comfortable, right? So they're even though they're outdoors, there's just so much comfort going on there. So potentially this is someone that enjoys the comfort, but they wouldn't mind getting dirty every now and again, right? Maybe go out into nature, do a little something wild. Very interesting. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and throw some, just 2 more tarot cards. Let's see if we can get a little more information about this person. All right, yeah. So I'm glad that we got a Cups, because now it kind of solidifies that Six of Cups, gives us a little more information, right? So the fact that we've got now the Death card after the Six of Swords, and we were talking about someone that was so I would say prone to change. Now it's like really, really beautifully illustrated the fact that this person doesn't like to fall on a routine. Like, this person is not the kind of person that's going to wake up every single day 9 to 5, go to the same job, do the same thing, come back, have this like schedule that's spot on, and if they get out of that schedule, they lose their minds. This person is definitely not like that. So what you have here is someone who there's a sense of chaos with them, but it's the kind of chaos that builds new foundations, right? And so you need people like that in the world, right? These are people that are dynamic, right? These are the people that are able to create new realities for us. And so I feel that there is an artistic side to them, right? Like, I think that this is a person that is creative. They like to think outside the box. This is the kind of person that likes new ideas, loves anything that has to do with newness, right? It's almost like, the Death card is a very important major arcana in a personality reading, because it's like, this is now the essence of who this person is. It's like, it's not just a vibe, right? It's like, no, this is at their core, okay? So this is the type of person that just enjoys new experiences, and they don't like that rigid schedule that they have to follow. And I think that if they are in some kind of like full-time job, I think that you'll know that they are unhappy. That is when they'll be most unhappy. You'll hear them complain a little more. The shadows that might be lurking might essentially come out a little more. I think that this person is just someone who needs to have newness, who needs to have different projects, So think of a venture capitalist, right? That just starts a business, is successful in that business, sells that business, moves on to the next business, starts building it up, right? So that's kind of like the vibe and the energy that I'm getting with this person here. Also, the fact that we've got the Princess of Cups, that's where I got the artistic side. So Princess of Cups is very artistic, very beautiful. This is the artist, right? This is the painter. This is the creative person. This is the admirer of beauty, right? And all of its wonders. And so it's like, this is kind of like the energy that they are, that they most care about. And so for a lot of you, you're going to be in a relationship with a person who is a creative. Could be a musician, could be an artist, could be someone that expresses their art in a very, I would say, different way. It's not like you can just put a label on it. It's like, this is what I do, right? I'm a content creator and I focus on this. I think that this person is just multi-layered. Their art is just whatever I'm feeling right at this very moment, right? So if I want to paint, I'll paint. If I want to create some kind of post or writing, or if I want to maybe do a quote, or it's like, this person's art is expressed differently, right? It's like you can't just put a label on this person. This person is very, very loves change. So interesting. Let's go ahead and move on. We are going to talk about their looks. All right, their looks. And so this is always the more challenging part, but I'm going to try my very hardest. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to use some tarot cards to aid me in this process, but I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to try and see what information I can obtain as far as looks. What does this person look like? Okay. All right, so group number 2, your person has dark hair, possibly black hair. Yeah, black hair. They have lush lips. Their face is covered to me. I can't see their face, but I can tell you that they are tall, so they are above average height. I think that they might be over 6 feet. They are broad chested. That's all I see. That is all I see here, group number 2. So let's go ahead and move on. We're going to talk about when and how you will meet. And for that, you know what? We're going to clear the board. We're going to go ahead and clear the board. And we're going to try and get a very direct answer here from Spirit. We're going to try and figure out when and how you will meet. We're going to try and get a timeline as well. So, and also, you know what? We're going to throw some oracle cards. We're going to throw 2 lovers oracle cards, and we're going to see if we can gain some understanding with these lovers oracle cards, and see if we can get maybe even some channeled messages. You never know. Okay, friendship. And then the second one, only time will tell. Oh, this is interesting. So the first card reads, friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Only time will tell. This is interesting. So for some of you, you're going to meet this person through a friend. All right. So, you know, it could be somebody who you deem to be a friend, childhood friend, you know, a friend from work. You might be invited somewhere. You might hear talk about someone who potentially might be good for you, you know, and it's almost like if it feels like there's a setup going on here, right? Like you're being set up with this person. And a friendship is definitely something that's going to lead you to this person. And we have a message here, right? Nurture the bonds of friendship, right? So it's like, it's almost telling you, like, don't be hesitant to say no. Like if a friend of yours invites you somewhere, and it's maybe a party or a social gathering, don't just say no, you know, and start thinking about how I'm going to wear, or what am I going to do, or, you know, like, don't go down that road, don't go down that rabbit hole. It doesn't really matter. It's all really in your head. Go ahead and say yes. All right, go ahead and say yes to that friend. Nurture the bonds of friendship, and something might lie. And then, you know, that message is followed up with, within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Your love life will dramatically improve if you nurture the bonds of friendship, right? So, yes, definitely say yes. If you are invited, for those of you that are invited to a party with a friend, boom, go ahead and say yes. Now, the second message here, only time will tell. That's interesting. And we're going to need some tarot to see exactly what we get here. So how is this interaction going to go down? Spirit, give us a little information here. Group number 2 wants to know. They're sitting on the edge of their seats, beds, wherever you are. They want to know, Spirit, what do we have here? What do we have? How are they going to meet? Okay. Okay. That's interesting. So, only time will tell is definitely very clear. Very clear. So, group number 2. For some of you, you know, you're not going to like this person when you meet them. You know, you are not going to like this person. And it's going to be because of the way that they carry themselves. I think that, you know, they're going to maybe potentially have drunk too much. If this is a gathering or a friend, you know, or a party, they're going to potentially have drunk too much, potentially by, you know, mistake, and they're going to start uttering just dumb stuff. You're just not going to like the conversation. You're not going to like what they're saying. You're not going to like their energy. They're going to seem to be all over the place, scattered energy. You know, I'm getting a King of Wands energy here reversed. So you know, this person is not going to be essentially what you want, right? And it's the reason why you've got this card. Only time will tell. So the fact that you're going to meet this person, it's not like they're going to be repugnant to the point that you won't be able to talk to them. You are going to like them. But the part of you that says, is this a person that I want to date? They're just going to be like, no. No way, no way, no way. I'll continue to talk to this person. Like, I'll add them on social media. I'll take their phone call, right? But to date, no. And the thing is that you're just going to see a side of them that might be a little too sporadic, too chaotic, too all over the place, kind of like I am right now. And you're not going to really like that. You're not going to find that attractive. But at the same time, you are going to like the person. So you've got the King of Pentacles here. So you're going to look at them and you're going to say, physically, I like this person. Right? Physically, I like this person. You're going to like features about them. You're going to like them. Right? There is a like there. But unfortunately, all of the other things, all of the other boxes are going to remain unchecked. It's like, are they intelligent? You're not gonna see that early on, which is why you've got the Knight of Swords reversed, because they're not gonna say intelligent things, probably because they've had way too much to drink, or they're just in a heightened sense, right? So you're not gonna like that, and then you're not gonna like the fact that potentially their energy is a bit scattered and all over the place, or maybe they're not going to show They're not going to show a lot of attention towards you as much as you would like, but at the same time, the relationship will develop, it will build, right? And that's why you've got the only time will tell. So you're going to meet, the conversation will continue, and it will develop into something else. All right. Now, well, you know what? I think the message is pretty clear, so I'm going to leave it at that. I was going to say that for a small portion of you. With this King of Pentacles, what I'm seeing is that it might be a co-worker. Okay? It might be a co-worker that essentially turns into a friend and then leads to a relationship. So that's what I was going to say. That is for a few of you. And because it lines up so beautifully, right? Friendships. Nurture the bonds of friendship. Within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve, right? So we can from that we go to the King of Pentacles, which is the person that's there to save, to make money, to invest, right? So this is the career man. This is a career person, right? And then we have here only time will tell. So we're moving from that friendship to a career setting to only time will tell. And then the supporting cards can tell us King of Wands reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, Knight of Swords reverse. What these cards tell us is that the environment is not conducive to a relationship. And the only environment that is not conducive to a relationship is a work environment, right? So this could very well be a job, so that's interesting. All right, we're gonna go ahead and reveal their zodiac signs. Let's go ahead and throw 3. So this could be their sun, moon, rising, any combination of the 3. So we're gonna go ahead and throw 3, and we're gonna see who is this person. All right, so the first zodiac is Aries. Boom, Aries, Aries, Aries. The second one is Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. And the final one is my favorite, Virgo. Boom. Why is it my favorite? Because Virgo is my sun and my moon. So that's my favorite. Virgo, Pisces, Aries. Let's go ahead and throw some oracle cards. I want to see if we can get a little more information about this person. So we're going to throw a card from the Sacred Light Oracle. We're going to see what the Sacred Light Oracle tells us about this person. So we've got Sacred Space. Interesting. Positive outcome, clarity, lucky attraction, removing obstacles. This is beautiful. This is very beautiful. All right, so I think that, this is talking a little bit about this interaction here, this meeting, and at the same time it's giving us a little glimpse into who this person might be. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, we've got some very nice key words here, right? A positive outcome. And so the only outcome that I can think that might be positive, that Spirit might be trying to shine some light on, might be the situation and how you'll meet. Maybe potentially you're just not gonna, you know, like this person. They might not give you a lot of attention. So there was a lot said that might lead you to feel a bit anxious about this meeting. And so it's like Spirit is stepping in and telling you, don't worry, a positive outcome is forecast. You know, there will be clarity. You will be able to see them at their best, and they are going to show you who they truly are. And then lucky attraction is kind of funny. It almost feels like you don't have to really do much in order for this relationship to come about. Like, you know, a lot of people that I do readings for, that I talk to sometimes, they show this almost desperation to meet someone, right? Like time is working against them. This needs to happen soon. And so I feel that many times what the tarot cards bring to light is, and the oracles, is to move away from that desperation. You know, you don't have to do anything in order for this person to come to you. This person will come to you. Energetically, this person is there to, in some ways, fill your life, in some ways add to your life. You know, many times we come into this earth with a soulmate, and that soulmate comes to us in that divine timing to add to our lives and us to theirs. So, you know, you are being told here that you don't really have to do much. Then the second key word is removing obstacles, right? So those obstacles that you are thinking that might be present will be removed. They're not going to bother you or hinder you in any way. So you don't even need to worry about it. All right, we're going to throw a Whispers of Love oracle, and we're going to see what the Whispers of Love want to whisper to us. All right, so we've got here back to what you love. Wow. Look at all that color. Reevaluate your desires. Back to what you love. That's interesting. So I feel that what this card is telling you is that, you know, this person is definitely going through a big change in their lives. We see it with the turning inward. We see it with that intuition, simple, complex, words of pain, words that heal. You know, those are the things that we saw early on in the reading, and this person is going through that process right now. And I feel that this person is in some ways turning towards this desire to want to have a family, to want to have someone to essentially call their own. So back to what you love. There's a sense of true love for this person. You know, group number 2, I wouldn't be surprised if this person is your soulmate. I would not be surprised if this relationship goes to that next level. Because there is a strong energy here of them turning inwards and changing for their betterment, changing for what is to come. And so, you know, it's very dynamic, it's very transformative, and I feel that, you know, when you come together with a person that's going through this kind of change and transformation, it only changes and transforms the relationship and yourself. So this is going to be a very interesting meeting. Now, let's go ahead and get a timeline. I almost forgot. I want to provide you with a timeline. So we're going to throw 3 cards, and we are going to take a timeline from the 3 cards. So what we have here is exactly 24 months. You're going to meet this person in under 2 years, okay? Under 2 years, no more than that. So you've got a total of 24 months here. So yeah. I'm sorry. It's actually, I counted the Prince of Wands wrong. So it's actually 22 months, so a little less than 2 years. 22 months, exactly. All right, so that's not a long time, right? And it's under 22 months. So, Seekers, I hope that you enjoyed that reading. That is all I see here. Thank you so much for watching. Just want to give you a quick reminder, I am offering private readings at this time. If you are interested in a private reading, you will have to go through my Etsy store. The link is going to be in the description below. Also, comment down below. I want to know what you Seekers thought about this reading. If there's something that potentially I can improve on. You know that I've been writing back, so I appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a like. That definitely helps. And join me on Patreon. I'm doing exclusive readings there every single week. You know, what's coming up next, pick a card readings. So if you want to unlock those, join me on Patreon. And thank you so much, Seekers, for all the love that you've given me, that you've sent my way. I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Bye-bye. Welcome, group number 3, to today's Pick a Card Tarot reading, where we will talk all about your next relationship. This is going to be personality, looks, when and how you will meet, their zodiac sign, all the good stuff. Now, before we get started, just want to remind you, Seekers, that I am offering private readings at this time. You will have to go to my Etsy store if you are interested. The link is in the description below. All right, so in front of you, we have 2 oracle cards, and what I want for these 2 oracle cards is to kind of represent what this person is currently kind of going through. So we're going to go ahead and reveal the door that you pick first. Beautiful door, by the way. Behind this door, we have the Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany, explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. I like that. All right. And then here we have an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch, Yule Oracle. And let's see, we have the Bear Medicine. Okay, Bear Medicine. And this reads, there is no tomorrow without the healing of the past. For in stillness you shall find yourself right where you are. Oh, wow. This is nice. Group number 3, what the person that you are going to be in a relationship with is currently kind of going through is the process of finding themselves, healing past wounds, and trying to carve a way forward, right? So I feel like they're at this moment on a destination. And I feel like, once potentially they're on this destination, they're not going to stop. I got to be honest with you. That's why we've got the Odyssey showing up here. There's this energy with this person right now of falling in love with the process and falling in love with life, falling in love with traveling and going places, experiencing new things. So, and I think in one of this person's travels, or in one of this person's stops, they're going to meet you, honestly. But anyway, we're going to get into that a little more closely. We're just going to go ahead and throw some tarot and see what we can learn from this person's personality. And for that, we're going to use the Star Tarot. All right, so let me go ahead and shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. And here we are. So personality, what are we going to get? What are we going to get? All right, so you've got the Fool upright. Okay. Then we have the Princess of Cups upright, 9 of Cups reversed, and the 8 of Pentacles upright. Wow. All right, group number 3. I like the energy. I like the personality of this person, So we start with the energy of the Fool. Okay, and the energy of the Fool, for me, it's just so beautiful because this is the energy of ecstasy. This is the energy of fun. This is the energy of bliss. This is the energy of just letting go and just feeling life around you. This is just enjoying life to the fullest, right? The Fool, isn't worried about what could or can't or fears or no. The Fool's just moving forward as joyfully as the Fool can possibly be. There's just a strong sense of ecstasy. And what we have here with the Fool also, we have an illustration of the star on top of him. And so what this is saying is that Spirit is kind of leading this Fool to this place, right? It's like the fact that there's this high vibrational energy with this Fool and this desire to explore and to expand and to just feel the joy and to surrender to the process of life. The fact that this Fool is kind of, vibrating under this energy, it's catching the attention of Spirit, and Spirit is leading this Fool forward and showing the Fool where the Fool can go next, right? And so It's beautiful because it's like, I think that this person is just now tapping into that energy. I think that they are changing right now. They are learning who they are. They're learning what they love. They're learning what they are currently not. I'm sorry. They're learning to do what they love to do. That's what I mean to say. I feel like there's a lot of pain in this person's life, and this is coming from I think a past situation here. You know, the Odyssey talks about trying to get away from that situation. The bear medicine talks about having to heal from something, which is why we've got medicine, right? You shall find yourself, right, where you go. So there's a sense of finding oneself, and you only have to. You only really have to find yourself when you feel in some ways lost, or you feel like you're lacking direction, and you have to go on a journey, right? A pilgrimage to try and find yourself. Which is, I think that is where, what this person is realizing right now is that the enjoyment is in the journey. It's in the doing, right? It's not the destination, because when you get to the destination, once it's all complete, then you're just going to look back and say, well, I'm here, what's next, right? And what's next is nothing. That's it. You made it, right? And so once you get to that point, you start realizing that, oh my goodness, I could have had much more fun if I would have known that that's what life is, right? And so this person is understanding this truth. They understand that in order to fully enjoy life, it's not about getting to a place. It's about the journey to get to the place. And I think this person is just right now understanding this. There's a very youthful kind of energy with this person. Obviously we're not gonna talk about age, but I do feel that there is a youthful energy. There's youthful exuberance here. We do have the Princess of Cups also. So this person definitely enjoys art. They're very loving. The Princess of Cups is the kind of energy that's extremely loving, very gentle. There's a sense of just, there's this sense of just youthful love. Very, very youthful love. Almost very, very delicate kind of love. I get this feeling that they are just people that are, in many ways, they've been humbled, they've been unhappy. That's why they've got the Nine of Cups. And from that unhappiness, they've been able to take and grow and expand to the point where they see everything in life as a gift, as something beautiful, as something gorgeous to behold. And so they've kind of just surrendered completely to this process, right? And they're filled with that love and that care. So I wouldn't be surprised, if this person is maybe involved in some kind of group that wants to help bring change to the world. That I wouldn't be surprised if this person has this sense of activism within them. And the reason I say that is because we've got the Eight of Pentacles, right? So with the Eight of Pentacles, the illustration is of a master teaching a child, or the master teaching the next generation, right? Here we have essentially a different illustration. What we have is kind of a representation of the animal kingdom, and I guess the knowledge that we gain from the animal kingdom. And so that's also very telling. I feel like this person is trying to maybe help move society forward in a more, I would say, organic way, in a more beautiful way, where we're not harming the environment so much. Potentially, that's where I see the activist in this person. There's just this energy here with this person of just wanting what's best for people, And the reason why is because they hate suffering. They hate just people that are upset, that are unhappy. They dislike that very much so, right? Because they themselves are happy. They themselves are filled with joy, energy of the Fool, ecstasy. And so the fact that they are filled with joy, they want to share that joy. They want people around them to be and to kind of, radiate with that joy. And so when they see an injustice, or they see that people are simply not doing well, just like the beautiful fool that he is, or she is, or they are, they want to bring light. They want to bring the energy of the Fool, which is ecstasy, which is beauty, which is happiness, it's contentment, into the situation. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about looks. This one's a little challenging. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some cards here that are going to aid me. I am going to close my eyes, and we're going to go ahead and see exactly what we get. Let's take a look. Spirit, help me understand, who is this person? How do they look? Okay. All right. So I'm closing my eyes. Let's see. All right, so they have light hair, group number 3. This person has lighter hair. I'm seeing someone with long hair. I'm seeing someone with an oval face, puckered lips. This person is a little taller than average. I wouldn't say this person is too tall, but they are above average as far as their height. And that is all I see. All right. So let's go ahead and move on. We're going to talk about when and how you will meet. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look here. We're going to reset the board for this. We're going to try to go into detail about how this is going to all unfold. But first, we're going to throw some oracle cards, lovers oracle cards. Let me go ahead and shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And we've got one card. And now we've got another card. All right. So the first message: wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. All right. The second card. Oh my goodness. Twin flames. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Oh my, oh my. All right, so for some of you that are on a twin flame journey, you are going to meet this this twin flame of yours. That's your next relationship. And that's rare, okay? That is rare. I know that a lot of people have just made it a thing where twin flames are romantic connections, and that's not true. Twin flame connections, twin flame romantic connections are actually kind of rare. And I feel that that's why you're being told don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. I feel like there's going to be such a dynamic energy that's going to attract you guys to each other. And you're going to want to move quickly. You're going to want to move quickly. And the thing with twin flames is, this is your mirror opposite. You're going to start seeing all of your shadows. You're going to start seeing your limitations. You're going to start seeing many things that might scare you, right, in this person, because they are you. They have probably the same mannerisms, right? This is like the same person, right? So it's very, very, very scary to run into, because you are seeing yourself. And so, the fact that this relationship is going to present itself as a twin flame relationship, sometimes there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of fire. And so what ends up happening is twin flames end up just going away from each other, right? The relationship doesn't work out. And that's why they're so rare, because it's just too much. There's too much going on, especially when you're seeing everything about yourself in this person. That can be very exhausting, right? And I think that, a lot of twin flames out there, they say that they're twin flames, but I think that honestly they're soulmates, and they're confusing the two. Twin flames are very, very dynamic. It's a very dynamic connection. And only people that are in a twin flame journey can really talk to it, right? And really understand it. And most aren't even in a relationship. Most twin flames, they meet for a time and they leave. They go their separate ways because it was too intense. It was too intense seeing yourself in this person constantly, right? So interesting. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Advice, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So there is definitely going to be, I think, some fireworks, some, exploration of yourself, right? And my goodness, this is going to be a very interesting relationship for you seekers. So my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and throw some tarot. We're going to talk about when and how you will meet. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'm just shuffling. Spirit, help us out. How will this connection come about? Give us a little more information. How will these two people meet and come together? So you've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, okay, this is interesting. So you've got the Lovers upright. You've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. Six of Cups upright, and then you've got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And so what I feel that's going on here is that you might actually meet through another person, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is showing up. This person is in need of some charity or some help. This person needs your assistance. They need a hand, right? That's why we're seeing the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles reversed is talking about charity. It's talking about giving charity. And so who needs charity? Well, we've got this Knight of Pentacles that needs money, because the Knight of Pentacles is ruled by money. It's like, that's the representation of this Knight. And so the fact that it's reversed says that there's maybe a blockage going on here. So this is more than likely a friend that's going to need assistance. The reason I say that is because of the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a friendship energy. You've got these two people together, essentially moving and just, being friendly to each other. These are friends that are able to help each other during rough times. And so I feel like maybe potentially this doesn't have to be a friend. It could be a family member, it could be a co-worker, it could really be anyone. But there is teamwork with this person. There has been some kind of teamwork. There is a connection there, which is why we've got the Six of Cups, right? There is a connection, a relationship with that person. That person is going to lead you to your twin flame. All right? In your helping that person, in your assistance, you are going to find this connection. And as soon as you see them, it is going to be magnetic, okay? Literally magnetic. Your passion ignites, your fire ignites. Bam, explosions, fireworks, fairies, right? So you've got the Lovers, right? And then that's where I see all of that fire, all of that dynamism with this Lovers card. What you have here is a representation of just these two people just staring into each other. It's almost like they're staring into each other's souls and saying, man, you are the one. Boy, you are the one. Where have you been, right? And you have all this beautiful fruit just kind of growing around them, right? There's beautiful, beautiful flowers. There's butterflies all around, a signaling of the of transformation from the mundane to almost divine. And you have a representation of spirit. And so that representation of spirit with the white dove and that energy coming down and binding you too, that's the fireworks, that's the energy, that's the light that you're going to see when you look into this person. The way that they look at you back, it is going to be a very intense look. And so immediately you're going to know this is the person. And they're also going to kind of know this person is special, right? Now, the fact that there's so much fire, the fact that there's so much, oh my goodness, this is so wonderful that, you're being told to be careful here, all right? Let's take it a step back. Let me bring you down a little bit, right? Because what message do we have here? Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course, right? So I'm sorry to have to knock you down from the cloud, but the reading is essentially telling you this is going to be so magnetic, this is going to be so beautiful that you are going to want to move as quickly as you possibly can. You are being advised against that very, very, very much so. So just be aware, right? Just be aware, all right? Anytime when you meet this person and you feel like you want to go a million miles a minute, just hear my voice. Wait. All right, or hear the voice of spirit. Wait. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. We're going to go ahead and reveal their zodiac sign. So let's take a look. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle. I'm going to throw 3 Zodiac cards. This is going to be, there's Sun, Moon, Rising, any combination, right? Let's see. All right, so we've got 3. And we have here Libra. It's the first one, Libra. Second one is Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Their third one is Sag. So we've got Sag, Libra, Pisces. Interesting. All right. Okay, so we're going to throw 2 more oracle cards. Let's go ahead and throw a Sacred Light Oracle. Let's see if we can gain any more insight into this person, into this connection. Let's see what the cards tell us, what the oracles tell us. Language of Light. Okay. Language of Light. This is interesting. So number 18, Language of Light. And the keywords here are rediscovery, humble wanderer, communication. All right. So I feel like this is a little more information about them and who this person is. I think that they really enjoy talking. They really enjoy communicating. This is the kind of person that enjoys maybe long form content. Also, they're going through this energy of discovering what they like, discovering who they are, and they're also very humble, right? In nature, they're very humble. They're natural wanderers. I think that this is the kind of person that will listen to different sides, will try and understand everyone's side, will try and reach a conclusion based on what they've learned. There's this energy of just blissful communication, right? This is the kind of person that you can have a conversation with, and they will just be so delighted to want to have that conversation with you. Beautiful energy with this person. All right, so let's go ahead and throw a Whispers of Love Oracle. Let's see what the Whispers of Love want to whisper to us. Let's see. All right. So we've got a very interesting one. I don't think I've ever drawn this card before. This is interesting. This is be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. Interesting. And so what I feel that we're getting with this card is an energy of someone who needs to know that you love them in order for them to kind of show it, right? This isn't the kind of person that's going to just, give you something that they aren't given. So it's a little bit more about their personality, right? They're willing to express their love, and if you are able to kind of love them the way that they deserve to be loved, they will show you the exact same thing. They will love you so much, almost unconditionally, right? So express love to receive love. It's kind of their way of being, and it is very dynamic. It's like this person will sacrifice themselves for you. They will do many things for you as long as they feel heard, as long as they feel understood, as long as they feel loved by you. They will open up completely to you, right? And I mean, you understand that, right? Because obviously this is a twin flame connection. So this reading is probably much more close to home, right, than you can possibly imagine when we're talking about their personalities and kind of how they are. Interesting, right? All right, so that brings us to the very end of the reading, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed that. So just to close, I want to remind you that I am offering private readings. If you are interested in a private reading, you will have to go through my Etsy store. The link is in the description below. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. I want to hear from you, seekers. I've been responding back to all of you. If you've left a comment recently, I've responded to it. I enjoy reading those. And don't forget to give the video a like as well. And join me on Patreon. There's exclusive readings that you can unlock on Patreon. I do those readings every single week. Just what's coming up for this week. Type readings, pick a card readings. Membership is really low right now, so I encourage you to join. Thank you, seekers, for your love. Thank you for just everything, truly. Thank you. I wish you all a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Bye-bye.